as a church leader, I am deeply disappointed that we as church leaders have failed to evangelize our own people. We cannot, the church teachings are clear about dialogue among peoples of different faiths. Take care of strangers and foreigners, those who are marginalized and oppressed. All these are commandments of love and commandments of welcoming to the other person who are not of the same faith. I am very, very sad that we as church leaders have failed really to evangelize our own people, and perhaps what we are reaping after Mama Sapano have been sowed, and the weeds have grown up when we began sowing the gospel. The weeds have grown up, overwhelming the seeds of the gospel. We need to re-evangelize.
The process is still ongoing. How do we concretely re-evangelize? And what steps should be taken by the church?
The Plenary Council of the Philippines in 1991, it's already more than 20 years ago, 25th year of the Plenary Council of the Philippines, second plenary of the PCP2, had a vision of a church that is inculturated meaning rooted in the culture of a people. And the culture of a people here in Mindanao is different from the culture of people of the Visayas and Luzon. I was born in Luzon. I grew up in Mindanao.
Where exactly in Mindanao?
Here in Cotabato, South Cotabato. I worked most of my life as a priest in Maguindanao area. And so I come from one culture, growing up in another culture, which is Ilonggo, and then growing up and then working as a priest in another culture, which is Moro. I think I have seen changes in myself that are subtle, but my openness to understand the Bangsamoro, the Moro Muslims, from their own side is something that I got by teaching when I was teaching them, and when conversation with scholars and religious leaders, and especially among students. It's something that needs to be done, inculturation. Yeah. And
what are the concrete steps?
Well, the other concrete steps would be what we are going to do here in the Archdiocese of Cotabato. We are going to the grassroots level, the parish level, the level of basic ecclesial communities, to have formation towards a culture of dialogue and peace. Our interreligious dialogue program is presently preparing modules for those. We have done that in the past, but very superficially. What we need to do is more in-depth, intense formation of faith. The formation of faith, our faith as Catholics, towards dialogue and peace, which is part of church teachings. And that dialogue first begins with a dialogue of life. Muslims and Christians living together, daily life, marketplace, in schools, in offices here in Maguindanao. They are working together, and I think that dialogue of life is not very professional, it's not theological, but it is practical, concrete. There they respect each other.